It's 6:30 on a Friday. Got my car all packed up with a bunch of snacks. We're gonna censor this and make it look like it's like Raise Energy because you already know about my discount when you use code SkyRidge. Raise also does plenty of other things like this cool Insider Club that sends me a box every month, and there's plenty of little goodies in here, including tasting out new flavors. So make sure you check them out. Anyways, on to the video. So, real quick detour here. I didn't realize that in my trip I was passing right through Huntington, West Virginia. Fun fact, I used to actually go to Marshall for a couple years, so kind of all stopping grounds. But Camden Park, and not open right now. I think like by the time this goes up, they're gonna have their opening weekend. But it's a real small park. Not too many things. They do have a classic Ace coaster there, and there's another one you can't see in the background. But it's just a small park. There's only a couple coasters. Mostly fair rides, but yeah, didn't realize it was this close, about maybe 2.5 hours down the road, so I might come here and do a day trip someday, show you guys around. Check it out if you're in the area. Alright, nearly 13 hours later, and we are here. It was supposed to be like a 9-hour drive, but thanks to my phone constantly dying because it sucks, and some bad directions, Google Map, I got detoured a good like almost 3 hours, which is stupid, but it's 7 o'clock, we still got a couple hours here in the park. And I have 2 day tickets, so hopefully we'll do a couple things tonight. I'll do most of the recordings and review stuff tomorrow. Let's check it out. So first thing I found here was Escape from Pompeii, the big old sploosh. And I gotta say, this is like the most convenient water ride ever. Just because there's pyrotechnics at the top, so you can just loop it, go around, get warmed up, and immediately come down and splash down again. So, first impressions of the park, a little weird. Like, honestly, the parking structure, I have no clue if I'm parking in the right place or not. Fingers crossed there. And yeah, there was like a 4-way entry, which I guess is convenient for later, but just felt really weird just walking down the hill and going further and further. So I got my 2-lane ticket. But Pompeii here is super fun. Nice, very themed. Like, honestly, most theme I've ever seen on one of these basic shoot-the-shoots kind of rides. And not the best splash, but like you see right here. There we go. It's nice and refreshing, especially when it's gonna be like 90-some degrees the next few days. Yeah, Escape Pompeii, first thing I rode here. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the most glorious new for 2022 attraction that was supposed to be 2020 or whatever. Pantheon. Hoops, it's the basketball game. But seriously, Pantheon's back there. I'm gonna ride it tomorrow when I'm here for a full day because I don't feel like spending a $10 all-day wristband just so I could ride one ride. Okay. Front seat walk on. Could we just take a second here to talk about this first drop here in Alpengeist? Because I want to talk about this first drop right here and how it is amazing. Zen ride. You're just riding with a bunch of employees.
The gates are now closing.
Yes, we're ending night 1 on the classic Aero Looper. No, you can't see it because it's too dark out. Okay, night 1's done, or hour and a half, whatever it was, whatever 2-day trip. Just got Fox sponsor. Pretty much last ride. I think there's like one more team behind me, but I'm kind of his last ride of the night. It was basically just a Zen front seat ride. Yeah, that was a weird little aero. Lots of weird transitions. I guess first impressions of the park, a lot of fun rides. I think so far probably Verbolden's Many Mysteries and the first half of Alpengeist are probably my favorite parts, but like I said, not doing Pantheon until tomorrow since right now I'm just here for an hour. Main event's gonna be then. And yeah, I can't wait to come back and do the park proper, not just running around and doing a single lap of everything. I will say though, outside of the obvious aforementioned lack of Pantheon, which I could have easily done, Ride the 5 easily completable. Not sure how it'll be when it was actually busy tomorrow, but today, hashtag Ride the 5, whatever the hashtag is. I can't hashtag while I'm holding a phone. There we go. Yeah, like, not counting the fact that I didn't do Pantheon, which would have been my first ride. Ride the 5, definitely doable. See you guys tomorrow. Day 2 begins after a quick, unexpected oil change. Even though my light's still on. And they gave me the wrong sticker. Oh well, there's Apollo. It's a cool ride. So this is what I was talking about for the weird 4-way entrance. On one hand, it's really cool they have this all blocked out for different methods of payment. Like I've got the multi-pass, so I go right to part B. However, the main entrance is all the way down here. Skipped over Katie World during yesterday's credit run last night, so I might as well get this out of the way. It doesn't look bad though, honestly. Like sprawling layouts with a couple of hills. Should be fun. Yeah, shout out to the Sesame Street section though. Everything's pretty well themed. That is interesting because there's little. Hi, Coco Man. What's up, Coco Man? He's sitting down there. You can't see Coco Man. And they got a couple of interesting rides, like this little water thing. Look at that. Did they see that in many parks? Yep. Nice little kiddie area that they got here. Oh, there's Cookie Man. I see Cookie Man. There it is. Alright, enough song for time. Time to show you guys what you probably clicked on the video for. Mandatory $10 lockers. Be back in about 45 minutes.
You gotta get a locker.
Okay, yeah, that was actually amazing. Go in the background. So, like, I don't know if it's like all this racked up to be yet, 100% like best coaster ever or whatever, but like, it's kind of a good coaster. I couldn't see a bad element on this ride. Like, the beginning with the float, the launch sequence, even like the backwards bank hill over there, it's all good. Could use some theming or whatever, but it's all good. So real quick post Pantheon update as I head towards the Tempesto shop, because you know how I did the all day locker thing? It doesn't matter, you don't see any info. But apparently, I'll give it a better shot next time I get in line for the ride, because you know I'm going back. But apparently there is now a loose article bin on Pantheon, so you totally can bring stuff in line. Just make sure it's in the bag or know where it is. You know how these articles go. Yeah, about to return this locker thing because I don't need it anymore. New for 2022, all three of the big B&Ms do have a single rider line. So you know what that means. So one good thing about coming to Park Sloan. Paying respect to some of our fallen friends. Right back here up until, I don't even know, it was like a couple weeks ago this week. Like the announcement was so rapid. But there used to be a little flat ride right here called Da Vinci or something. Like Da Vinci's Garden. Rest in peace that. I never got to ride it, obviously, because it doesn't exist anymore, but it looked like it had a nice little themed area. Yeah, you got the line in, stairs up to what used to be the area right here. Da Vinci's Cradle, that's what it's called. So comment down below if you've ever been on this. Obviously I haven't because it's my first time here and they tore it down a couple weeks ago. Speaking of gone but forgotten rides, well, Verbolgen's here right now and it is certainly an awesome roller coaster. I would be remiss as an Aero fan to say that I'm sad I never got a chance to ride Big Bad Wolf. One of the first suspended coasters, had an awesome looking layout, a bunch of theming. And this legendary drop over the Rhine River would look to be a lot more fun when you're just hanging over and swinging over it. This classic Aero is still here though, and has some awesome interlocking loops right there. So put up the vortex sign. Also, a recently closed ride. I mean, there's a rumor for next year this being an indoor coaster though, so I'll come back and eventually check it out because it's definitely a park that I'd love to come back to sometime. But yeah, Curse of Dark Castle is not here anymore. Sadly, the Mach Tower is down right now, so I'm not going to have a chance to ride this decisive little drop ride. I've heard mixed things about it, but I mean, maybe I don't want to like this, so who knows. What is decisive though? These pretzels. Look, there's literally just look a line for it, not just speak for itself. So whoever recommended I try the pretzels, it's so good. So good. Make sure you come to pretzels next to go to Busch Gardens. I think the other place, someone told me to try some barbecue place, so I'll get that for my actual meal, but so good, so fresh. I haven't even put the cheese on there yet. Definitely recommend these pretzels. Some nice attention to detail on the Alpengeist. The back of the cars all have little skis on them. Really cool little theming thing. Behind that. I was about to make a joke about how there's a Jamaica pavilion in the middle of Europe, but then I just saw some steel drums here for, I guess, a live performer thing. I'm kind of excited for that. I told you I was going to clip the steel drums. Like, that's literally my main instrument for the majority of high school and college career. And I would love to get some steel drums if I ever could. They're super expensive.
The 5 Roman gods as you conquer Antioch.
So, just a quick example of how compact yet awkwardly... There goes Loch Ness. So, just a quick example of how awkwardly spaced out this park is, yet how close everything is together. I'm down the slow valley by Loch Monster. Loch Loops. There they are. But then you turn like right behind me. You got Alpengeist over there. There's Griffin in the background somewhere. And like you can even see Time Flat Rides up there in the corner. So like everything is centralized right here in this little area. But those are all rides that are like in completely different sections of the park, just meeting here in the middle. That kind of shows like the park's layout, I guess. Alright, the drop into the bridge is pretty cool, but I think I found a much better vantage point for the drop off of Griffin. Hashtag dropbird. Just got off the Scoot Parks log flume boat log ride, and yeah, like this park has amazing vantage points. Like honestly, it'd be one of the places I'd want to go if I ever got a GoPro and got that set up. So, yeah, because like, even on this ride, it was like right next to Alpengeist. It basically circled the train and Invader next door, and it's like just some really cool views, especially if you get the trains interacting that way. Anyways, film's probably about to die, so I'll just do the recap back at the hotel. If you guys are enjoying so far, you've actually made this far in the video, make sure to leave a nice little like on it. And maybe subscribe if you haven't, because that definitely helps out the channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys back at the hotel with the recap, because my phone is dying, even though there's so much cool stuff to show at Busch Gardens. Battle Clash! It's actually impossible to record Invader like this. Little piece right here is the only thing that you can see without being on a ride. Fun GCI though. I'm sure you're gonna gush about like Pantheon or River Bolton being a great ride later, but let's just call it right now. Alpengeist right here. Probably my new favorite invert. The first half of this thing is so intense. Like, I know mid-course kills a little, but there's just no words. There's no words for how insane this thing is, and I love it. Such a toss-up, because I love Monty though. Both the Busch Gardens inverts are fantastic, but this thing has the train still. It has a bunch of near-misses with other rides. Still has the night steaming, and it is super intense. Like, this might be my new favorite invert. Love Alpie. Okay, it's about 8 o'clock, and I might be ending the day a little early. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah, so like out of nowhere it started raining a little bit. And I did see a little lightning thunder, so I'm not sure exactly what the policy is here at Busch Gardens for rain. I know some parks wait like half an hour after lightning, some parks just wait for it to clear. But this is already like 8:10 and we just saw more lightning. I'm not sure if they're gonna open rides again, so I might just head out. I don't know, I'll duck somewhere, but like I said, my phone's dying, so it might just be better to head out for now. Yeah, still good day though. Like, I was coming back here to re-ride River Bolton and try and make my way back to Pantheon and get one last round at it. But I mean, I've still got like a good 3-4 rides on most of the coast here, so I'm satisfied, just missing out on a couple night rides if I have to leave. Hello. So I'm here back at the hotel. The shirt's still pretty wet from the sun rainstorm, and phone is back at about 21% after charging for an hour, so back to you. I hate my phone. If you guys are this far into the video and still watching, secret code words, comment down below. Thunderbird. So let's talk about Busch Gardens, shall we? As you guys know, I basically plotted out as a 2-day trip 1.5, whatever, just to make sure I got through everything. And mission accomplished there. I did pretty much everything on night 1 besides Pantheon, because I was saving that for day 2 just so I could have something to look forward to. And yeah, Ride the 5 complete. I mean, I didn't do Pantheon, but like I was started right there at Pantheon then. I think my route was to go through China, head up Verbolten, Invader, Alpi. What was the last one? What was the last one? I feel like it was B&M. Go check out the actual tweets from Busch Gardens, hashtag Ride the 5 or something. I did it, I just didn't do Pantheon because I was saving that for next day and lines happened or whatever. The park is fantastic. It has a really awkward layout where like everything's kind of close to each other, but at the same time it's like one big awkward looping path connecting everything, so like you have to go in a set direction and lets you like take the trains or skyways or something like that, but that makes everything really cool and really scenic. Like I just said, the train to sky ride, I didn't get the best footage of them because if I wanted to do that I probably would have spent like an entire video just re-riding sky ride to make sure I got good shots. Yeah, like I mentioned on the Let's Scoot section, I almost want to get a GoPro for next time I go back there. Just do some on-ride videos for you guys. I did see a bunch of people there with cameras and GoPros, so I don't know what their policy is, but I guess you can do that there. Definitely something that I need to look forward to in the future is trying to pick up a GoPro or some sort of actual camera so I don't rely on my phone, which sucks. If you guys want to help me reach towards that goal, be sure to check out our sponsors. Once again, tcgplayer.com. I do have a page on there for all your trading card game needs, and of course, Raise Energy. Code Skyward to save you guys 50% online for any of the purchases. I have still one of the mystery flavors left for road trip tomorrow. So it's a mystery flavor. Can't wait to see what this is. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk coasters. I guess Pantheon, you want to know about Pantheon. It's the big new spin that was supposed to open 2 years ago. COVID happened, whatever. That delayed basically everything. Bad excuse. It's good. It's good. Like, I can't find a dull moment on there. There's, like, nice hang time coming off of both the inversions. That launch sequence, oh my god. Like, I went on Tempesto, and at first I was like, cool, swing launch is really cool. Let's see it on a real coaster. It happened on a real coaster. It's so good. Like, every single launch is like a boost. So you go like zoom, 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 and you just keep on going faster and faster and faster on every single one. And that little like airtime hill in the middle. How is the tiny like 10-foot tall airtime hill in the middle of a launch sequence the best part of the ride? Yeah, Pantheon, like I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. Like, the only thing that make it any better is if they had some proper theming on it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a really good solid ride. Like, not sure if I'll automatically put it up in my top 10 for next time I make those videos, but it's definitely up there. It's worth it. Back in that area is also Apollo's Chariot and Tempesto. Tempesto, I already said, is pretty fun. It's my first time doing a Skyrocket coaster, and like, honestly, I can't wait to do some more at other parks. That's best place to say. It's a really fun ride. Apollo, classic B&M Hyper. If anyone respects it, good for them. It's fun. I've been on better Hypers, but you gotta respect the original. Moving up on the route, Verbolten's next, I guess. That was a really fun ride. I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, it's been out for years now. Everyone who wants to know about the spoilers knows about the spoilers, but I'll be nice. Will not tell you about the secrets of the inside, but I will say what was supposed to be the big secret wasn't the highlight for me. It was another part of the inside section that was the highlight for me, so that's all I'll say about that. Much better shed than Mystic Timbers. Very enjoyable ride. Sad I never got to ride Big Bad Wolf because obvious. Ooh, Alpi. That ride is so much fun. I did a whole segment on it. I'm not going to go too far into it, but yeah, I think that might be my new favorite invert coaster. It's either that or Montu. Like, I'm just a shove after Burnout now. I haven't been on it in too long. But what can I say? Busch Gardens knows how to do good inverted coasters, and the ones that are high are super weak. Sucks to be you, Banshee. But yeah, oh my god, that first half is so intense with the theming and landscaping. It's just absolutely probably my favorite ride in the park, not counting Pantheon. Speaking of B&Ms, they also have a dive coaster. It was pretty cool. I'm not sure if I liked it better than the other dive coasters, but you know what, this one had airtime. And it felt a little more forceful, and the setting was a lot nicer. So, like, Secret's cool, probably second place, but I like Griffin. It was fun. Dropper. What else is over there? Oh, Invader. I guess I should mention Invader. That one's really hard to film. Like, it's not that it has, like, hard layout to film, like something at Kings Island, like, say, a Beast or whatever, but, like, it's just, like, nestled between a bunch of fences and other rides, so it's impossible to get good filming of it. But yeah, it's a fun ride. It felt a little jerky, especially considering it has steel structure on it, which was really weird, but, like, it's a nice solid layout, has some good forces on it. It's not the best GCI I've been on, but I approve. And of course, saving the best for last, we gotta talk the special aero. We gotta talk about Loch Ness Monster, and it's interesting little predecessor to Vortex. It's a weird transition to ride, that's all I can say about it. It's definitely a front seat ride. I went on back seat later on the second day and didn't have nearly as much fun, but, like, you have all these weird transitions, like that little hump going into the second lift hill, that totally makes sense. The dive into the helix, it's filled with all those weird transitions. That's classic aero. Classic aero. I loved it. Like, I wish I could have been there with the two coasters going through interlocking loops together, but it's still a really cool ride, and, like, that right there, the interlocking loops, that's a really cool visual. I love it. Classic aero. That's all I can say. Classic aero, really fun ride. Like I said, it's a really beautiful park. Like, video footage, cannot describe it. It's the whole special events thing. I didn't really do too much for the tasting. I got, like, a ginger beer once when I was waiting for my phone to charge a little bit, but didn't bother with the food and wine festival or anything. Looked cool. It's just not my thing to go out to theme park just to get drunk. And yeah, like, just a really solid park, honestly. It's whatever you hear that's good about Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, it's true. I 100% approve this park. Do something I do every once in a while, like, just do a trip every 5 years or so. They're already planning 2 new coasters, potentially. I'm not going to talk about them. You know where to get the videos, but Crystal Dark Castle and another old aero that, comment down below if you guys know where Dragon Fire was. Because I feel like it was back behind the Big Bad Wolf Bolton area, because that's pretty much where the loop ends. Once again, another cool classic aero that I never got to check out, but it had really interesting layout. If you want to look up some videos, I'll link one, not one of my videos, but I'll just go find a POV of it or something and link it up there. Dragonfire looked really cool. I never got to ride it, but yeah, such a cool park, a lot of cool history. They even had doggos. Oh, you know how close I was to just spending money on a Border Collie tour. Even though I literally work with dogs every day, and Border Collies are my favorite dogs. So that was my visit to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Make sure you stay tuned to subscribe, because I do have part 2 of this little trip, should be coming up tomorrow, / whenever I record it. And we're going back up to King's Dominion, so can't wait to check that out. I haven't been there since I-305 opened. 305 famously is one of my favorite coasters, was back then. And can't wait to check out Tumbidi and Twisted Colossus, not Twisted Colossus, Twisted Timbers. New RMC. I love Storm Chaser, so, like, this has the same kind of barrel roll first drop. It should be fun. I can't wait to get back there. King's Dominion is a great park. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. I already did my shills, so there they are. Just go flash my screen real quick. And always embrace the infinite. Oh yeah, comment down below, tell me what you guys think about Busch Gardens. I know you guys have thoughts on Busch Gardens. Bye bye.